Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria and today I have a very interesting video for you today. After I watched some series on the weekend, this thing came to me. It came to me and I have to share it with you guys because I believe you will benefit from it. So today's video is the danger of victim mentality. The danger of victim mentality. In this channel, we always say that the lowest level of consciousness is that of a victim, okay? The lowest level of consciousness is that of a victim. Most of my viewers are high achieving people, okay? You're with people who are willing to put in effort, you have a growth mindset, and you're willing to improve on yourself because you believe you can. And that's what makes the difference between a person who's stuck in victim mentality and a person who is stuck in a growth mentality and believes that they can improve and there is an option and they can change their identity. And it's so important. It's life and death important, okay? It is very important that we realize that we are not victims of our circumstances, okay? So before I start the video, I'm going to start with a quote that I heard over the weekend, okay? It's a video about growth mindset on TED Talk, so you can search it up. And it says that the moment we believe that our success is determined by an ingrained level of ability is the moment we become brittle in the face of adversity, okay? I'll repeat it again so that you guys don't say you don't ponder it as I speak. The moment we believe that our success is determined by an ingrained level of ability, we become brittle in the face of adversity. There's this new Korean series on Netflix called Mask Girl. Don't watch it, it's not that interesting. I promise you that you're not gonna get much from it. And as disappointed as I was in the plot and whatever that was happening, there was one thing that's really stood out to me, and this was also on TikTok. There was this girl, okay? I'll explain to you the story. There was this girl, so she's not conventionally pretty, according to that society's beauty standards. But what she does love is she loves to sing and perform and dance or whatever, okay? She loves to perform. Her name is Momi, I believe. So Momi loves to perform. She's always loved it since she was a kid, and she wants to be a celebrity. That's her dream. She wants to be loved by a lot of people. But the problem is she's not conventionally beautiful, and whenever she went on stage when she was young, she was ridiculed for being ugly, and she thinks she's ugly, and her mother tells her she's ugly. Her mother never affirms that she's beautiful, she can do it. So she grows up to be this person with this huge inferiority complex. So Mommy believes she's ugly and that's why she can't achieve her dreams. So she gets a desk job and she is unhappy about everything. She's unhappy about the life she's living. Then she decides to open this stream where she dances around and does all this weird kinky stuff on the internet. And she decides to open that account wearing a mask where she can kind of fulfill her dream. And it's kind of working. It's a popular streaming platform where lots of perverts come to watch her. Anyway, so that is how she decides to live her life. So Momi firmly believes that she is a victim of her circumstances. Her face is the problem. If she had a pretty face, she would be loved by everyone and she'd become a celebrity. That's what she believes. The next person we're going to compare Momi to is Anna from another K-drama called Anna. Now, Anna is very pretty. Anna is very pretty. She is, she's got that natural beauty thing going on, but she's poor. And her mom's deaf and her dad's poor, and they run, I think it was a laundromat or something or whatever. So, Anna also has an inferiority complex, and she believes that she cannot be successful because she's poor. She can't have what the other kids have. Even though her parents love her, even though she has this natural beauty, she still firmly believes that the problem is that she's a victim of her circumstances because she's poor. The reason I'm comparing these two characters is because Mommy has what Anna wants, which is money. And then Anna has what Mommy wants, which is beauty and, whatever. But at the end of the day, they all end up sad and miserable and unhappy, okay? It is clear from the get-go that this victim mentality will strip you of any good you have in your life, okay? So there are going to be 3 reasons why a victim mentality is dangerous, okay? The first reason is it will ruin all the good you're blessed with. You will ruin it. A person who's stuck in a victim cycle is gonna not see the things that they've been blessed with, and then they're gonna ruin it because they're busy chasing things that they don't have and things that they perceive that they don't have. And you know, the law of attraction is all about focusing on that which you want, and that which you want, that which you focus on, you bring about. So you're focusing on that which you don't have, and you create more of which you don't have. You're gonna find evidence of the things that you don't want. Mommy, for example, is over there and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm not pretty, that's why I can be a celebrity. Yet at the end of the day, as the series progresses, she gets plastic surgery and she becomes beautiful, and she's still miserable. In fact, now she's miserable in jail because she commits certain murders here and there. And poor girl, bad things happen to her. But it's not that only bad things happen to her. She had good things happen to her too, just that she could not notice it because she was just so stuck on this one thing that she's the victim. Life happens like a game, like a game of like Monopoly or something, or a board game. You're given dice. Everybody's given dice, and they spin it, and the dice rolls, and you get the things that you've been given in life. Okay, you're born in this country to these parents, and this and this and this happens. Okay. Mommy is born with a, she doesn't have the looks that she wants to be a celebrity, okay? She chooses to see this as a bad thing. However, what if she decided that she would be the first celebrity who's unconventionally beautiful, that despite whatever everybody says, she's gonna be the celebrity that fights for the rights of unconventionally beautiful other celebrities. We've seen celebrities even in real life who are not unconventionally beautiful, and they have a large following and people love them. Another person is Anna from the kdrama Anna, where she's been blessed. I'll just name her blessings. She's beautiful, she has parents who love her, she's actually really smart. It's just that she uses her smartness to be a con woman rather than to actually get things for herself, right? So instead of focusing on the good things that she has, she focuses on what she doesn't have and feels envious of other people. That causes her to steal somebody's identity. And at the end of the day, everything unravels in the end. And even the beauty that she has, she loses it because she's stuck in some cold place because she's a fugitive now and she can't do anything with that beauty. Who cares? Another thing is that she loses her parents. Her mother passes away and she can't even go and visit her because of her trash partner who stops her from going. Okay, but she's the one who chose that guy. She allowed him to get married. She was not forced into that marriage. So you see, if you don't appreciate what it is that you have, you will lose it. And I know it's a dangerous thing to think about. And I want you to think about it really clearly. What do you have in your life that because you feel you're a victim, you're not appreciating? If you have that one friend who cares about you, who always calls you, but you decide to think that, oh no, I have no friends, people don't love me, you decide to focus on that, and you neglect this friend. I want you to think about what you're neglecting in pursuit of what you don't have. The second danger of the victim mindset is that you give your power away. Mommy, though she was not beautiful, in her heart believed that she is a creator of her own reality, and despite what people say, she's gonna go after her dream and she's gonna be happy. Despite what Joe over there, who also has an inferiority complex the size of Mount Kilimanjaro, if she decided that I don't care what that guy says, I'm just gonna follow my bliss, I'm just gonna dance, I'm just gonna find a way to make it work. Even if at the end of the day she decided to get plastic surgery, but she did it from a place of abundance and a place of love, would she have the same result than if she was like, oh Joe, I'm just a victim, so I can't get what I want? Because the success is innate. Success, I can't change my circumstances because it's fixed. So if it's fixed, then whenever a challenge comes, then you become brittle because you can't change it. If I believe that I can grow, I can learn, I can become more, I can have higher consciousness, then if a challenge comes, it's just a matter of rerouting. But for her, that's it. She can't do anything about it because she's always a victim, and thus she will always remain a victim. Same with Anna. Anna over there is like, she's poor and she doesn't have the status that some of the people around her have, like the rich chaebol girl that they were working for. And she's like, oh no, I can't do anything about it. So she gave her power away and decided to do it the wrong way, to steal somebody else's identity. And you'll see this as a recurring theme, in that even when she gets what she wants, like the status with her stolen identity, she still somehow manages to ruin it by marrying this con man, or by going for like higher fruit. Like, instead, you already have a stolen identity, right? Why would you go and marry somebody with that stolen identity? You're just looking for more trouble for yourself. I wouldn't do that. If I'm living a chill life here where nobody can find me, stolen identity or not, I'm not gonna tell anybody. But she would always find a way to sabotage herself. At the end of the day, she also became a murderer somehow. But anyway, the point is this: being a victim will strip you of all the power you have to change, all the power you have to grow. Nobody is perfect in this world. And that's great, because it means there's always room for improvement. But if you decide right now that ability is what is going to cause success, then immediately there's a challenge, it challenges your ability, then it means you don't have anything, you can't succeed anymore, okay? And then the last danger of victim mentality is, at the end of the day, it's going to lead to unhappiness. We said that this victim mentality is at the lowest level of consciousness. You are not awake at all. Everything just happens to you. You don't even watch things happen. There's that quote that there are people who make things happen, there are people who watch things happen, and there are people who things happen to. So things are always just going to keep happening to you, which leads to unhappiness. If the problem is the whole world, then you're going to have to wait for the whole world to go to therapy for you to feel okay. And I doubt that's ever going to happen. So think about how you can possibly change your life, what you can do today to take personal responsibility for your life. Because if you're responsible for your own happiness, then it's as easy as changing your state and then you're happy. But if somebody else is responsible for your happiness, I'm sorry to tell you, but that person will be focusing on them and you'll just be a sideshow. So you're definitely not going to be happy. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. Now for the final tip, or it's not a final tip, but commentary about this show. There's one scene in that show where in the Masked Girl show, where because of her low self-esteem at work, she has a crush on her co-worker. This guy, I forgot his name. He's so full of himself, but she has a crush on him, okay, because he's kind of nice to her or something, I don't know. So she has a crush on him. Okay, fine, you have a crush. Then she finds out that the guy actually is having an affair with her lady co-worker. Even though he's married, he's having an affair with the co-worker, and she's heartbroken. So she goes and gets drunk and gets nude on her live stream, and she's banned. And that's basically the beginning of the downfall of that lady. So the point is, people who are stuck in victim mentality, in fact, like to infringe on the free will of others. Let me explain to you this way. She has a crush on him. She likes him. Does that mean that guy has to like her? Does he owe her anything? No. Just as you're free to like him, he's free to like anybody else. So she was trying to force her own agenda on him. Like, oh my gosh, he likes me. Then she finds out he doesn't like her, and then she's depressed all of a sudden, and it's his fault for not liking her. Excuse you. You can't force somebody to like you. It's his freedom to choose who he likes. And if somebody likes her, it's her freedom to choose whether she's going to reciprocate. And the sad thing is, it's so unfortunate what happens in the show. There's this weird stalker creep at work who likes her and also believes the same thing, that just because he likes her, she should like him back. And then it's a whole messed up thing that happened. But you realize that being a victim skews people's perception, throughout life. Every aspect of life has a messed up perspective, it's twisted, okay? Because she believes that she can't be loved, she makes sure she ends up liking somebody who can't love her. And even if they don't love her, it becomes evidence of her lack of worth. Instead of just saying, okay, everybody has different preferences, just like I like him, he likes somebody else, so let me like somebody else as well. So for me, that was just a really interesting concept in the show. And even in Anna, you'll see things like that, like, it's your fault that I'm unhappy. What happened to free will? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a commentary on the shows, the K-dramas I've watched this weekend, and I hope you learned something. If you want to raise your consciousness and start your personal development and growth journey, you're free to check out my affirmation manifestations e-journal and trainings. You'll get a 100-day affirmation manifestation journal, and you get free trainings and meditations on inner child healing and inner child work, shadow work, just to get you started on this personal development journey and raising your consciousness and taking personal responsibility so you can return your power back to you. And I've used it and it has changed my life, so I just want to help you guys as well. So if you're interested, check the link in the description. I also do life coaching if you're interested. The email is also in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So have a great day. Bye.